Alright guys, let's do this. So once again I'm going live on Instagram and I'll upload on YouTube the day after. Just finished watching UFC. And first of all, like seriously, I miss not having crowds. I know that it's a big deal for a lot of people. Oh, the crowds are back, it gives this energy, but you know what? Fuck that. Like tonight I saw like two champions getting booed by the crowd, and I cannot have that. It is unacceptable to me. Like those, like the lack of respect pisses me off. People booing champs. Like shut the fuck up, nerds. Seriously. Anyway. So that's one thing. Putting that aside, I loved watching fights without crowds, without having their stupid, ignorant reactions at times. I loved hearing the strikes. That was also kind of cool. Anyway, so that's my opinion about the no crowds. I miss it. I miss it already because crowds are done. Moving on to the fights. Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute. Yeah, what a leg kick. Wow. I'm tired. Anthony Smith landed an amazing leg kick, and Crute just couldn't continue on that leg. Which is kind of interesting because Crute really had Anthony Smith in trouble in the wrestling, but you know, round 2 starts on the feet, so I think it was the right call. Good on Smith. Rhea Hall versus Chris Weidman. Oh my god, that one. The MMA gods have a sick sense of humor. I can, like, what are the odds of that? So Chris Weidman breaks his leg against Rhea Hall's check the exact same way that Anderson Silva broke his leg against Weidman. I was stunned. I did, like, I know there's so many new people to the sport now. I'm pretty sure they do not know. They do not comprehend. Like the commentators mentioned it, but that when Anderson Silva broke his leg, that was it's a legendary moment in MMA for for better or worse. Like whether you cheer for Anderson Silva or Chris Weidman or whatever, it's just one of those moments that will stand out in the history of MMA. And for that to happen to Chris Weidman after, it's insane. I don't even know what to say about that. And I don't know. It's I'm not a superstitious man. I think this is a big coincidence, but damn, if anything were ever to make me wonder if there's a rhyme or reason, I don't mean that Weidman deserved it. I just mean like the synchronicity of it is insane. Anyway, Uriah Hall handled it well in the speech after. Valentina Shevchenko, Jessica Andrade. Wow. So yeah, I don't think, as long as Shevchenko's around, at least, I don't think Andrade is going to be champion in that division ever. Because Shevchenko had her beat on all levels, striking and wrestling, grappling. It was pretty crazy, right? Yeah, Shevchenko's really good. I hope they can find at some point at least someone to fight her and to make it interesting. Whoever that is, she's a talent. And it was so interesting because the mentality of Shevchenko really seems to be like, I'm going to crush my opponent's will. And by going to the wrestling, that's kind of what happened there. It was really, really interesting. Okay, Weili Zhang and Rosa Majunas. Well, that, okay, so that was the champ getting booed, which, come on, guys. Come on, Florida. Be better than that, if you can. So, yeah, so Weili Zhang getting booed was shameful, for starters. moving on to the actual fight, Rosa Namajunas was amazing. Trevor Whitman, like him and his fighters, there's something about Trevor Whitman and his fighters, of course. Like there's something about that team, and they seem so human and then so efficient in the deadly arts of fighting. It's interesting because they all seem like good people, all of them. Rosa Namajunas, Kamaru Usman, um, and yeah, Justin Gaethje. I'm really tired. Justin Gaethje, like it's just touching to see how human they are, and yet so dangerous and so vicious in fights. And that kick was amazing. And yeah, I was not really happy about how Weili Zhang handled the knockout. And at first, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt in the sense that she was just knocked out, and she's denying that she was. But then in the speech after, even then, she insisted, "Oh, I was fine." Again, she saw the replay and listen. But then again, during the interview, she was saying, "Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say." So maybe she's not, she had just been rocked. So I'm not gonna hold it against her really hard. But yeah, I have to admit, I didn't like how she handled defeat at all. And when Rose Namajunas put on that belt, I'm happy that she addressed the controversies. That she mentioned it wasn't like a personal thing. She didn't have anything against Zhang. That was nice. And it was really touching. It was a touching moment. And even Joe Rogan cried or was about to cry. And you see like Rose hugging the belt. And it was all very emotional. And I missed it, but the commentator said that Justin Gaethje went on the cage to hug Trevor Whitman. And Trevor Whitman's such a calm guy. Like, it's amazing. Like his champions win, and he's just like, he gets up, but he's not like overly excited. Everyone around him's excited. Everyone is just like, okay, matter of fact, like almost like he just expected it. And then Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal, and it's really interesting. Going into this, I really thought like, okay, Kamaru Usman's gonna win again. Like, I did think that Masvidal deserved a rematch because of the whole training camp thing that he didn't get the first time around. But at the same time, I didn't think there was a point to it in the sense of the results. But I did not expect what happened. First of all, Masvidal looked amazing in round one against Usman, and I was like, oh, maybe there's something here. Maybe I was wrong to be so sure that Usman was going to win. And then Usman knocks him out, and that was a scary punch. Oh my God, it was like out of an action movie. You saw the sweat flying, and it was such a scary knockout. And apparently the first time Masvidal got knocked out. I haven't seen all of his fights, but apparently it's the first time ever. Yeah, but both of them handled it really well. Usman was very respectful towards Masvidal. Surprisingly, both of them were very respectful, and I was relieved that there weren't that many boos when they put the belt on Usman and when he put the belt on his dad. I was really worried that the stupid crowd that was there was going to be classless, but thankfully they were able to show some respect, especially after that knockout. And some of them booed when he said like, "Oh, Jackson, Florida, you wanted violence. I hope I delivered." And he was kind of telling them, "I gave you what you wanted." But some of them were already booing, like they thought he was going to talk trash or something, because some idiots booed. I guess they thought he was going to talk trash because that's the only level of communication they understand. But he was actually like saying like, "Hey, look, I gave you what you wanted." Like, even though they booed at him. So the bunch of idiots. Like, seriously, I did not miss crowds. I liked hearing the strikes and when fighters fought. I didn't miss the stupid boos and like stupid drunk crowds that don't know fuck all about fighting and like think it's okay to disrespect champions like that or whatever. We're back to that now. We have to deal. It's back in the sport. Stupid crowds. Anyway, yeah, I'm better about that. It was just like, to me, martial arts is about respect. It's about honor. And hey, Tarakians, man. Yeah, so martial arts is about respect. It's about honor. And to see champions booed like that really pissed me off. And then, yeah, that's about it. Todd, do you want to hop in for a moment and chat for a bit? Let's see. Does this work? Decline. Okay, very well. Well, I'm actually at the end of the live show. I went through all of the fights. So I'll upload it tomorrow on YouTube. And to everyone, Todd, thanks for joining in live at this late hour, and for everyone watching. I'm lying in bed, man. Okay, well, I won't ask you to come. Maybe next time. Maybe next time then. Yeah, and very soon I have to address PFL and what happened with Anthony Pettis, and I want to talk about some about Ferguson before the fight happens. So yeah, Todd, thank you for coming live, and to everyone who will be watching on YouTube later, thank you for watching. I'm off.